It was 1.5 miles. We started like right in the middle of the clubhouse turn where the jockey room was on the outside, and you cross onto the main track and you go around one time and then you come back around again to the wire, and it was a dead heat.
Hi there, it's WAMC News Director Ian Pickus. And on this episode of the WAMC News Podcast, we meet one of the newest members of the National Museum of Racing and Hall of Fame in Saratoga Springs. 8 new members of the Hall were inducted on Friday. The new class includes jockey Corey Nakatani and horses Arrogate, California Chrome, and Songbird. Also inducted via the Historic Review Committee was jockey Fernando Toro, plus pillars of the turf selections John Haynes II, Leonard Jerome, and Stella Thayer. Nakatani made his base on the West Coast and was a leading rider at Santa Anita and Del Mar. He won nearly 4,000 races, including 10 Breeders' Cup contests and 341 graded stakes.
Homeward bound in the big one. Lava Man committed now. Can he go on for home? Here comes Good Reward along the inside. Perfect Drift running on the outside. Lava Man now by 3. Good Reward. Super Frolic. Perfect Drift not doing enough, but it's Lava Man. And Corey Nakatani have won the Pacific Classic.
I caught up with Nakatani on the eve of the induction ceremony.
It means a lot. It means a lot of hard work, a lot of homework. It means a lot of dedication that my wife and my family put up with me for all those years, the 30 years of road. It means a lot to my mom and my dad. Obviously, my dad and my mom. My dad passed away, but I've always told them and that I'd do the best I could do, and I think that this is a tribute to that. And the big picture, when you look at the whole thing, is, I've always tried to express, hard work, don't take no for an answer, and desire to be the best. Dreams come true.
Have you thought about what you'll say in your speech yet?
I really haven't thought about it, and honestly, I just I'm kind of the person that just says what's on his mind at the time, and so I'm gonna have a few notes that I just kind of talk to myself before, and then just go up there and be human.
Have you ever been to the Hall of Fame before?
I've been to the Hall of Fame when I first started riding. I rode the whole meet at Saratoga the one year, and I rode at Belmont.
So what is the key to being a successful rider?
So the key to success for me was working. So I would get on the horses, I'd work them, I would convey to the trainers that the horses was doing great, that, let's try and let's put them here, let's put them there. I grew up from the very beginning in horses by grooming them and getting on them and knowing some of the issues that they had and being able to feel that and be able to convey it to the trainer. Like I could feel things on a horse that was happening and convey it to the trainer or to the groom, and then they would, work on it and fix it. And a lot of times when I first started riding, that really helped me be able to get horses to be better. So, and then I, by learning the craft of learning them what to do on certain type of horses really helped. So, you have to go out there and put in the work to make the horses better, to be able to help the horse, to be able to keep the horse balanced and get the best out of the horse.
You retired about 5 years ago following a bad spill. How's your health nowadays?
I'm doing better. So originally when I got hurt, I told my son, anytime I get hurt, I would always tell him, don't say what happened or don't tell anybody what's going on, because and that was just my belief that if I told somebody, I broke my back twice, I broke my neck, I broke my atlas, I broke my collarbones, I broke my thumbs, I broke my ankle, I broke my, ribs. So it's like I would never tell people that I'm hurt. Okay, so the last one was I didn't have a choice because I told them, I hurt my back. Well, it didn't hurt my back because I broke my neck. They had to fuse 5 vertebrae in my neck with steel rods in the back, and in the front they put the steel plates and the screws. And I was paralyzed, and I couldn't move, and I just didn't want people to know that. I didn't want anybody to, I'm feel sorry for me, that type of thing. So I just, unfortunately, I'm not able to get back to riding. I love riding. I would go back if I could, but my neck is being fused, the doctors will not release me to be able to do that. My head is fused, and I can't even pick my head up. It's just thick and straight, like tilting forward.
I'm wondering what you think about the future of racing now. Golden Gate Fields in California is going to be closing. You used to ride at Hollywood Park, which is closed. Racing's really under a microscope. Do you think much about where it's going?
I think that the leadership needs to change, and they need to have one czar for all of racing, like they do in every other sport. They have a commissioner, and that commissioner governs the whole sport, not just one.
I was wondering if you could tell us about your first win.
My first win I ever had was in Tijuana. I rode a horse for Juan Garcia, so I'll give you some real good history here. It was a dead heat on a horse called Blue King. It was 1 mile and 5/16. We started like right in the middle of the clubhouse turn where the jockey room was, on the outside, and you cross onto the main track and you go around one time, and then you come back around again to the wire, and it was a dead heat. So flip it to 30 years now down the road, and the horse that my last winner was on a horse for Juan Garcia called Little Juanito.
Was it a dead heat that time?
Weird? It wasn't a dead heat. It was close, but it wasn't a dead heat. My first win was August 4th, and I'm getting inducted in the Hall of Fame on August 4th. My accident was August 4th, when it started and when it ended.
Thank you for speaking with us. Congratulations on a wonderful career.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, that does it for this episode of the WAMC News Podcast. Thanks so much for listening. Until next time, I'm Ian Pickus.